Hey guys, what exactly happened there in the first quarter that allowed you guys to come out to such a slow start and fall behind by 20? And then how did you guys flip the switch in that second and third quarter?
I think they hit us first. I mean, offensive rebounds, layups, and they scored 76 points in the paint. I think they're number 1 and number 2 in points in the paint, and then number 1 in fast break points this year. So we knew how they played. We knew what they were going to try to come out and do, and we didn't stop it. Like, obviously 21 is not a great quarter, but if we're better defensively, we might only be down 8, or even if we gave a 30-point quarter, you're down 9. So 41 points in a quarter is way too many for anybody.
Hey guys, Coach just said that you guys are not locking in on the details, and that's possibly why you guys are slipping in some of these games that are very close. How do you guys lock in better?
How we lock in better? That's a hard question, bro. It's just on us, really. Just be locked in from the get-go. Can't really say what we can do better. You just got to be locked in from the jump ball on those things he said, like boxing out, getting on the floor for loose balls, getting rebounds, second chance points, not fouling, things like that. We just got to be on our toes from the get-go instead of letting them put us on our toes.
With those 76 points in the paint for Denver, 50 of them in the first half, just how did you guys feel like? What aspects of the details there do you feel like needed to be cleaned up?
Oh man, I think a lot of it was physicality. We started hitting guys, and it starts with guys on the ball, and then in the back line, letting Aaron Gordon get too deep. Once he gets 2 feet in the paint, there's nothing you can do about it. Or if Jokic gets 2 feet in the paint, there's nothing you can do about it. So just trying to be able to hit them before they're able to get that deep, it helps our defense tremendously. And if we could have kept them on pace for 50 points in the paint, like we probably won this game by 10, 15 points. But we were really bad in the first half. We ended up fighting back and giving ourselves a chance to win, and we didn't execute down the stretch.
Malik, what was the mindset in the second half? You were down by, I think, 23 at a certain point, carried that momentum. Like, what was the mindset in the second half, and how did the game kind of start to change for you guys?
We started doing those little things and hitting them guys first. Then we missed a lot of shots in the first half, obviously. Then they started falling. Once we started hitting those guys, getting stops, we knew they didn't want to get back on defense, but we didn't get enough stops to get out in transition. I feel like that would have won us the game too. So, yeah, we just started hitting them first and being way more alert on the defensive end, and that's when we got back in the game.
Fellas, Mike just talked about the back cuts. He was like, this is the most back cuts that you guys got, probably all season. Was that due to just a lack of communication, or what do you think?
No, I mean, like you said, it's alertness, it's being locked into all the details. I mean, I think they're last in 3-point shooting this year, and they're first or second in points in the paint, and when Jokic catches the ball, everybody on the team is going to either screen or cut. So you have to make them go up the floor, make them cut through your body. And like I said, at the beginning of the game, we weren't doing that. Everything was too easy. They were free-flowing, and they got whatever they want in the paint. But being able to tighten that up in the second half definitely worked wonders for us. And, that's a big reason we were able to get back in the game and even get the lead up. So I think we're up double digits at some point as well. So just having to, we talked about doing that for, full 48 minutes. I think we did a great job for 24 minutes, but those other 24 minutes and a half.
De'Aaron, there's 12 players that had 10 more points in this game, including Jamal Murray that had 28. Can you talk a little bit about him? Because, with all due respect, he is part of that Kentucky connection.
Yeah, I mean, we've been seeing Jamal since we were in middle school, so he's always been that type of player. Obviously, he's one of the key pieces to them winning the championship. Just him being able to battle back through the injuries that he's dealt with is always great to see. Obviously, not great seeing it against us, but it's always great to see a guy that you kind of grew up with playing well, at this high of a stage. So it's always good to see him healthy, especially seeing the stuff that he went through.
Fox, you've talked before about a 20-point lead in the NBA isn't the same as it used to be. It's easier to come back. It seems like when you guys do fall down by that 15, 20-point mark, a gear is flipped. Is it hard to create that energy, or how do you create that energy without, I guess, getting into that desperation mode for this team?
I mean, I don't even think it's about energy. It's about being focused. It's about all the little things. And I mean, like the previous 5 or 6 games or so, I think we won at a lot of those small details, and like even the Spurs loss that we had, we won at every detail besides guarding the 3-point line, and that ultimately lost us the game. But if you're able to lock in on those little things, like obviously you're not always gonna have the highest amount of energy, you know, playing 82 games a year, but if you're able to win the free throw battle, win the offensive rebounding battle, win the turnover battle, you give yourself a chance to win. Like I said, in that first half, I mean, they ended with 15 offensive rebounds, which is absolutely horrible, but I would assume like 9 were probably in the first half, and probably 6 were in the first quarter, and that's when they got that lead. So you have to be able to clean that up, even if it's just for, you know, 4 or 5 minute stretch where you can kind of alleviate that type of pressure.
Last one.
De'Aaron, looking at the Domas and then Jokic kind of head-to-head matchup there, like 2 of the best centers in the league. How are they the same? How are they different? And just how, you know, how gifted and talented are those 2 guys?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they do a lot of the same things, but do them extremely differently. But I mean, they're both extremely big bodies, extremely talented guys who get their teammates involved. I think they're both better defensively than given credit for. And every time we play them, it's a battle. You know, they're both extremely physical and they go at each other. Neither one of them shy away from any type of contact or playing against another elite center. So having Domas on your side is always, you know, you give yourself a chance to win. And obviously having Jokic on their side gives them a great chance to win.
Thanks, everyone.
Right.